morning, students. Welcome to FOE class. What does FOE stands for? Fundamentals of English. Fundamentals of English. From this subject, we will study about vocabularies. Vocabularies. Next, we will learn the basic grammar. Grammar. Then, your teacher will teach you how to speak. Speaking. Speaking. Also, we prepare an audio recorded for your listening. Listening. Then, your teacher will teach you how to read. Reading. Reading. Lastly, we will teach you how to write. Writing. Writing. Before we proceed to our lesson proper, let me introduce to you our foreign teacher. The one who is talking to you right now is Teacher Serdi. My name is Teacher Serdi, and this year I'll be teaching in Pratum 2/7 to Pratum 2/12. And we have also another foreign teacher to teach for the FOE class. She will introduce herself.
Hello, good day. My name is Miss Patricia Maxine Cugal. You can call me Teacher Pat. I am going to be your second grade teacher in Fundamentals of English. I am excited to meet you and have you in my class. So I'll be teaching Pratum 2/1 to Pratum 2/6. So enjoy your last few days of summer and hope to see you all soon.
If we have foreign teachers, we also have the Thai teachers who will help and guide you to your learning. Let me introduce to you. Okay? From the left is Teacher Jane. Her name is Teacher Jane. And from the right is Teacher F. Teacher F. I hope you know of our foreign and Thai teachers. This whole year, we will use this book as our study and guide. I hope everybody have it. Students, let's proceed to our lesson proper. Please get your books and open your book on page 4. Open your book on page 4 in the unit 1. The title is My Day. So today we're going to study how to pronounce correctly the vocabulary of my day. Actually, they are the daily routine. Most of them are in the daily routine. Are you ready, students? Page Next slide. Get dressed. Follow after me. Get dressed. Get dressed. I'll make this in a sentence. I get dressed at 7:30 in the morning. Again, I get dressed at 7:30 in the morning. Next. Go to school. Follow after me. Go to school. Go to school. If I make this in a sentence, I go to school at 8 o'clock in the morning. Again, I go to school at 8 o'clock in the morning. Next, Go home. Follow after me. Go home. Go home. I'll make this in a sentence. I go home at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Again, I go home at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Next. Okay. Play. Follow after me. Play. Play. I'll make this in a sentence. I play with my friends after school. Again, I play with my friends after school. Next. Watch TV. Again, please follow after me. Watch TV. Watch TV. I'll make this in a sentence. I watch TV after I eat dinner. I watch TV after I eat dinner. Next. Eat. Follow after me. Eat. Eat. I'll make this in a sentence. I eat my dinner at 7 o'clock in the afternoon, in the evening. I eat my dinner at 7 o'clock in the evening. Next. Do homework. Follow after me. Do homework. Do homework. I'll make this in a sentence. I do homework after I go home. I do homework after I go home. The next slide is go to bed. Go to bed. Follow after me. Go to bed. I'll make this in a sentence. I go to bed at 8 o'clock in the evening. I go to bed at 8 o'clock in the evening. Next slide is clean. Follow after me. Clean. Clean. I'll make this in a sentence. We clean our house every Sunday. Again, we clean our house every Sunday. Okay, next is the time of the day. Times of the day. Okay, there are 3 examples here. Okay, I want you to follow after me. Okay, the first picture is morning. Follow after me. Morning. Next, afternoon. Follow after me. Afternoon. Next, evening. Follow after me. Evening. So, I want you to remember these 3 times of the day. Okay, let's proceed to page 7. Open your book on page 7, exercise 1. Okay, this is the instruction. I want you to put the words into each correct category. There are 2 categories here, times and activities. What do you mean by time? Time is measured in hour, minute, seconds, day, months, or year. While activities is something that you do. Okay? So I want you to put the correct word from each category. Okay, let's start. The first word here is morning. Where does morning belong? Morning. Is it in time or activities? Okay, the answer is in time. Okay? So after putting the answer, I want you to cross out the morning or you put an underline. Okay? Next word, get dressed. Get dressed. Where does get dressed belong? In time or activities? What's the answer? In activities. Okay. Don't forget to put the line. Okay, next. Get up. Get up. Is it in times or activities? So what's your answer? In activities. Okay. Next, watch TV. Where does watch TV belong? Where does watch TV belong? In times or activities? What's your answer? In activities. Don't forget to cross out the word. Okay, next. Afternoon. Afternoon. Where does afternoon belong to? Okay? What's your answer? Times or activities? In times. Okay, next. Go to school. Where does go to school belong? Is it in times or in activities? What's your answer, students? In activities. Very good. Okay, next. Clean. Clean. Where does clean belong to? Is it in times or activities? What's your answer? In activities. Okay, kindly write that. Okay, next. Play. Play. Where does play belong to? Is it in time or activities? What's your answer? In activities. Okay. Next, eat. Eat. Where does it belong to? Is it in time or activities? What's your answer, students? In activities. Okay. Next, evening. Evening. Where does evening belong to? Is it in times or activities? What's your answer? It's in times. Okay, I want you to remember all of these what? All of these words. Okay? Okay, students, please remain on the same page. Okay? That is in the bottom. That is in exercise 2. Okay? Okay, shall we start? Okay. Classify the following words into the correct category. Classify the following words into the correct category. So the categories are get, go to, play, eat, and put. And try to remember, some categories have 2 answers. There are some categories that has 2 answers. Okay, let's start. Okay, the first word is up. Up. Where does up belong? Get up, go to, play up, eat up, put up. Okay? So up belong to get. Okay, get up. We can say get up, and we can use from the other category. So what category? Put up. Put up. Okay, next, dress. Dress. Where does dress belong to? Okay, what's your answer? Okay, dress belong to get. So we can say get dress. Get dress. Okay, next, school. School. Where does school belong to? In which category? Where? Get school? No, that's not correct. In go to. Go to school. Go to school. Okay, how about breakfast? Breakfast. In which category? In breakfast belong to get. Get breakfast and what? Play breakfast? No, you cannot say play breakfast. In eat breakfast. Eat breakfast. Okay, next. Beds. Sorry, I answered already. Okay, so bed belong to go to. Go to bed. Okay, next is away. Away. Where does away belong to? They belong to get. Get away. Okay, next. Next is ball. Ball. Where does ball belong to? In which category? Ball belong to play. Play ball. Play ball. Next, lunch. Lunch. Where does lunch belong to? Lunch belong to eat. Eat lunch. Eat lunch. Okay, next. The second to the last. Basketball. 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 Where does basketball belong to? In play. Play basketball. Play basketball. And the last word is on. Where does on belong to? In which category? On belong to put on. Put on. Okay, before we proceed to the next page, okay, we have to read it. Okay, please follow after me. Get up. Follow after me. Get up. Get dressed. Get breakfast. Get away. Go to school. Go to bed. Play ball. Play basketball. Eat breakfast. Eat lunch. Put up. Put on. Students, please turn your book on page 8 in exercise 1. Page 8 in exercise 1. Today, we will have a listening exercise. So, students, you listen from your teacher, then I want you to number the picture into 1 to 6. Write the number into 1 to 6. After that, when you are finished, we will check it after I speak. Okay, are you ready? Number 1. She always eat lunch at 12 o'clock. She always eat lunch at 12 o'clock. Number 2, picture number 2. She often gets up at 7 o'clock. She often gets up at 7 o'clock. Picture number 3. He never gets dressed. He never gets dressed. Number 4. I rarely clean the house on Mondays. I rarely clean the house on Mondays. Number 5. He sometimes studies on Saturdays. He sometimes studies on Saturdays. Last, number 6. We usually watch TV on Sundays. We usually watch TV on Sundays. So students, we will check your answer. I want you to check your answers. Okay? This is number 1. This is picture number 2. This is picture number 3. This is picture number 4. Picture number 5. And picture number 6. Okay, who got perfect? Okay, I hope you got perfect. Okay? Next, open your book on page 9. Exercise 1, page 9. Story. Okay, this is a story, but you have to listen from your teacher. The title is When. What does when mean? When, it talks about time. Okay, so what's the instruction? Look at the pictures and match the picture to the sentences. Look at the pictures, match the picture to the sentences. So picture 1, 3, and 5, you have to match it into 2, 4, and 6. You answer first and then we will check it after we finish. Are you ready? Number 1. When do you get up? Number 2. I get up at 7 o'clock. Again, number 1. When do you get up? I get up at 7 o'clock. Number 3. When do you clean the house? I clean the house at 7:30. Number 3. When do you clean the house? Number 4. I clean the house at 7:30. Number 5. When do you do your homework? Number 6. I do homework at 4 o'clock. Number 5. When do you do your homework? I do homework at 4 o'clock. Okay, students, let's check together. Number 1, you have to match into number what? Number 2, 4, or 6? Number 2. How about the number 3? You have to match it in number 4. And lastly, number 5, you have to match in number 6. Who among you here got perfect? Well done. Next, turn your book on page 10. Turn your book on page 10. Exercise 1. From this activity, These activity are the same on the page 9. The audio script, they are just only the same. So what are you going to do with this activity? The instruction is you have to listen from your teacher, and I want you to number the box given. Okay, you number it from 1 to 6. Okay, so are you ready? Number 1. When do you get up? Number 2. I get up at 7 o'clock. I get up at 7 o'clock. Number 3. When do you clean the house? When do you clean the house? Number 4. I clean the house at 7:30. I clean the house at 7:30. When do you do your homework? That is number 5. Number 5. When do you do your homework? Number 6. I do my homework at 4 o'clock. I do my homework at 4 o'clock. Okay, let's check your answer. Number 1, number 2 is I get up at 7 o'clock. How about number 3? Number 3 is when do you clean the house? And number 4 is I clean the house at 7:30. How about number 5? When do you do your homework? And number 6 is I do my homework at 4 o'clock. Who got perfect? Very good. Students, let's proceed to exercise 2 on page 10. Okay, exercise 2 on page 10. So our lesson is about what? It's about WH question. We have here when, where, and what. They are WH question. So what do you mean by when? So let's try this. Let's answer this activity because we haven't studied this. Okay, so this time teacher Serdi will teach you how to use the WH question. Okay, when. We use when for time. For example, when do you wake up? The response there is I wake up at 7 o'clock. So it talks about time. 7 o'clock is the time. Okay, next. Where? Where, it talks about place. For example, where do you sleep? I sleep in the bedroom. So what's the place there? It's the bedroom. Okay? Next, what? What? It talks about the activity that we do. Okay. Activity that we do. For example, what do you watch? I watch cartoon movies. Okay? So are you ready? Okay, let's answer. I want you to answer when, where, and what. Okay, question number 1. Blank, do you eat? I eat at 7 o'clock. So students, what's your answer? The answer is when. Why is it that we answer when? It's because of 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock is a time. Okay, number 2. Blank, do you play? I play ball. What's your answer, students? When do you play? Where do you play? What do you play? The correct answer is what? Why, students? because of the ball. It talks of the ball. Play ball. Next. Blank, do you watch TV? I watch TV in the living room. Students, what's your answer? The answer is where. Why is it that your answer is where? Because of the living room. Okay. Next, number 4. Blank, do you take a shower? Response, I take a shower in the bathroom. What's the answer, students? The answer is where. Why is it where? That is your answer. It's because of the bathroom. Next, number 5, last. Do you get dressed? Blank, do you get dressed? I get dressed in the morning. So what's your answer? The answer is when. Why is it when? It's because of the morning. Okay, students who got perfect? Okay, very good. Students, this is all our lesson for today. I hope that you have a great time with your teacher. For your homework, please review our lesson that we have studied today. And please answer 10 items from the Google form. Goodbye, students. See you when the school opens. Goodbye.